Hello guys, welcome to another episode of the He Say She Say show. Man, things been popping from episode 1. Thank you for tuning in to episode 2. Let's get things popping, okay? This episode is going to blow your mind. Enough of the make this bullshit. Now, if a man goes down, isn't it expected for his partner to do the same? You know, I do, he do kind of thing. Tell me.
Yes, I totally agree. I feel like it's you know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, you know what I mean? And but at the same time, maybe in the flow of things, you don't even see the need to be like, all right, it's my turn. But I kind of feel like it's common courtesy. If you get hooked up in that manner, especially if he does a good job, the least you could do is repay the favor. The least you could do. Like, everybody don't see it like that.
Well, this is a debatable question for sure. Most females, well, some of the females that I know always talk about, oh, they're not going down on their man, it's nasty. And I know they have some men that they think that if the woman or whoever goes down on them, that they classify it as a whore. But to me, it's just having fun with your partner. If you're comfortable doing something and you know your partner likes something, well, hell, just do it. Nothing's wrong with that. It's sex, it's showing pleasure, it's whatever.
Do for doing all babe. Okay? So if he go down on me good, he's gonna get good on damn good.
Better you mean.
You know? But sometimes some of them they be down there. I don't know what ass they be down there doing.
Biting you.
Jesus please, some of them they be like, I gonna hold you like a vacuum and that vacuum done broke you. That done gone. So you can't expect to get good heads from me if you can't throw down on me properly.
And then again, what a turn me off is some men, when you're going to start a little session, a little soft session, he going to suck you, you know. But then he get up and ask you, you going to suck me back? Hello, I didn't tell you to suck me. If you want to suck. But me got to suck you. You check what he's saying?
That's what I'm talking about. Wait until you get your chance.
I had a good feeling, but you won't suck me too.
I hate when them ask them kind of question. Go with the flow. It going to go in. It going to work its way in.
Yeah. No, me saying, me tell you to suck me number one. It was there. If I want to suck, I suck. You suck, no problem. Even better. But don't come ask me if I'm going to suck you too.
Especially if it wine good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Check.
Wow, something that strikes home again. Is it expected? In relationships, you shouldn't expect anything. You know, you have to put certain things out on the table. You have to make certain things clear. This is what you call the getting to know period. You know, because just expecting something is like, you're pretty much setting yourself up. It's like, why put yourself in a position where there are variables and unknowns? You know, I could remember this one incident where it's like, I was with this shorty and oral sex is something that I'm just really like not into. As for myself, as like for receiving, because a lot of niggas got it twisted out here, man. I mean, you will say like, let's say you sleep with like 10 women a month. I mean, you strap up every time, you moving around like you safe, but that same bitch was on your cock. Like, what, you don't think you could get like an STI from like head or something like that? So it's not something that I really practice.
No, it's not. But in all fairness, she should. But it doesn't happen that way. If I didn't ask you to go down there, don't expect me to go down there on a regular. It doesn't work like that. You did it first. Thank you very much for the orgasm. It was off the chain. But guess what? You gotta wait until when it's birthday, holidays, or Christmas. Bye.
if you don't ask for it, they won't ask for it, or they would like wait for you to ask for it before that even comes up. Now, this one particular experience that I was in, she was not satisfied sexually because I'm a proud 2-minute and 30-second brother, you know what I mean? I'm stingy with the tool. I ain't into pleasing no bitch. I'm from the old school, sex is a race, who comes first wins, you know? But this chick, should I sell myself out like this? Let's just say this chick had assets. And to keep things right, you're gonna please your woman no matter what, just so you can keep the ball rolling, or just so she don't go out and fucking find the next nigga. Because ladies and gentlemen out there, if you're in a relationship and you think you have that shit on lock, it's a fucking lie, unless you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. And because if you ain't doing it, somebody else will. And I tell this to my chicks all the time, it's like, you think God stopped making women when he stopped at you?
Listen, the woman gotta go down first and foremost. You don't really gotta go down a pum pum. A pum pum inside. A lollipop look like a cock, so just suck the egg.
Before I was with this chick, I was with a stripper. And the relationship was getting sort of rocky. And I think I said some shit like, she may have been a stripper, but I left a good woman for you. And I mean, regardless of somebody's profession, you can always tell when somebody's for you just by how they act, what they do. You know, and I told her, like, I left a good woman for you. Don't judge her profession, but, you know, she was down for me, she was down for the team. And we got into a fight. Now, I have a superior intellect. Like, I have an IQ of like 127. I know better not to argue with a bitch. So when she's going down, ranting, raving, doing whatever she gotta do, I'm just like, whatever, fine. When she's done, give her some head in the bed. Forgot about the whole argument in the morning, straight up. So now, I was like, this is a couple weeks later, whatever, I think it was my birthday or something. And she wanted to do something glamorous, something extravagant or whatever, but her period came. Her period came and it's like, okay, all the friends have gone, it's just us by ourselves. And you know, what we're gonna do is like, she wanna get it on. She's like, she has a period. I mean, she has assets, so you know when they go fucking run the red light, he don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause, you know, that's when a female is her most horniest, when she's on that rag, you know what I'm saying? It's like, and a lot of people want to say, oh, they don't run red lights, they don't do shit, they don't do that. But shit, if you fucking slept with a virgin, you just fucking ran the red light, my nigga. It's like, what the fuck? I would rather run the red light than to sleep with a virgin again. You know, that's just me. But I tried to stick my dick in her mouth. And it was like, you know, all on some other shit. And I was like, wait, this heifer can't be serious. But when it came down to the nitty-gritty of it, I found out that she had some bad experiences, and that's just not something that she does. I'm not gonna put her situation out there on blast, because I'm not as evil as you thought I was. But yeah, so you can't go into a situation expecting that, knowing, unless you know the particulars first, because if we sat down and we really talked about it, because she did bring it up, I guess I just wasn't paying attention to what she was saying. I don't pay attention to females sometimes. I would have known that she had that experience and she just doesn't give oral sex. So would I have still done it to her? Yeah, but just for you guys out there, you can't go into something expecting unless you ask first.
Now, women spend our money doing their hair, you know, keeping it beautiful. Spend our money shopping. Spend our money to do their nails. Now, the question is, why do men go to the strip club? I mean, it's only fair that we get to spend our money in something we like to do. Now, let us hear what the full moon have to say about this.
Easy to see nakedness. You just go, you slap her ass, you get away with it. You just can't go to the public and slap her ass.
I haven't the vaguest idea, but I'm a woman. I love strip clubs too, so I don't know what the issue is. We all should be, it's a happy joy thing. So you should work something out.
Why do men love strip clubs? I can't speak for the entire men race, but I know why I like strip clubs. I like strip clubs for the music. I mean, because I've been in strip clubs all over the world, and right now, strip clubs, it's not like how it used to be back in the 90s, where it was a more intimate situation between you and a girl, and you're trying to get that fantasy, as we was talking about earlier. Strip clubs have turned into what is called a ratchet fiasco. Whereas people go to strip clubs to pick up girls because there's more girls in strip clubs than dudes now. And I'm not talking about strippers, I'm just talking about girls. Strip clubs are now clubs that have strippers in them.
Personally, I feel it's just like a little getaway for men, I think. Because I too go to strip club. I go to strip club to see some of the women. Some of them have some nice shaping bodies and things like that. And I could learn a thing or two. You're never too old to learn new tricks.
But I ain't throwing out no money at my home empty.
That's true.
If anything, I picking up $1, then more than the people them throw.
But everybody have to work. That's what she doing. She walking.
I know she walking. I walking too. Real talk.
Woo! Well, from what I've heard from friends that I've known who frequent those places, it's just a fun thing, It's not really about what's there, it's just about camaraderie. The fact that, half naked or naked women are there is beside the point. It's about camaraderie, it's about having fun with your boys. They might, see some things and do some things in there that might not be approved by whoever they're with, but it's about the camaraderie at the end of the day. That's all it's about.
Most of the times, nobody's paying attention to the girls that's on stage. Everybody's listening to the music, and it's basically a pissing contest. It's where men go and they show out themselves as like, okay, who's wearing the latest gear, who can throw the most money, who's pulling up in the hottest car. It's a show, it's a fiasco. So a lot of men, it's like the gladiator arena back in medieval times. It's like where you go to see who's more macho, and there are chicks up in there. If they make $1, good for them, but I know that, especially where we're located, you go to the strip clubs, these broads, if they make $40 a night, they can cover their rent, they're good, but it's basically much like a show-off contest. It's not like people are going there to find comfort in like a girl. Because I can remember one of the reasons I used to go strip clubs in the early 90s and stuff was because you just need somebody to talk to. And a stripper will listen to you. She doesn't care what you have to say. As long as you keep the drinks coming and you keep the money flowing, she would listen to your problems. And it's cheaper than going to a psychiatrist because you leave there feeling good. But now in the late 2000s, shit is just, you just go to show out. And that's pretty much what I do. I just go, I don't even touch the bitches. I just go, I make it rain, and my hand would not smell like one vagina or would not smell like baby oil. I'm the type of dude, I could go to strip club and my woman would never be able to tell I'm there because I wouldn't smell like a strip club. I'll come home smelling like nicotine and lean at the end of the day. So, yeah, it's basically to show off. That's why I go to strip clubs.
Simple, it's just entertainment. And no man would just like to look at one woman. It's just not gonna happen ever. They need some kind of entertainment, even if they can't touch them or whatever. Nothing's wrong with looking at a stripper, in my opinion. I myself like to go to the strip clubs and look at the females. It's just entertainment. That's all.
Why do smart women go for the rough type? 4 years in college, reading books. Forget that. Think they need some Indiana Jones in this shit. No, married man, let me hear your take on this.
Ooh, why do good girls like bad guys? None of bad guys tell mad lies. I think it's a balance thing, man. It's a thing where they feel like he could protect them. It's about protection. I don't know if it's about the fact that they are immersed in one wall, so they want to know what another wall is like, because most likely their fathers or whoever didn't come up like that. Or opposites attract. I don't know. That's a good question, but your guess is as good as mine.
Well, I personally think that smart women go for bad boys is because it's the opposite. You can't put a smart with another smart. Who says he gonna know the other dude gonna know what to do and things like that? She might want a little hair pulling, a little roughness in the bed and things like that. And the other dude might be more gentle and calm with her. So I think smart women go with smart bad boys because they want a little adventure, they want a little rough side and stuff like that.
But some of the men them will do it 24/7 and it's a turn off sometimes, you know. Every day again, slam. And the bad boy, they may give you nothing to eat and drink and bathe with. You see? So.
Well, they probably just want to say, I've been with that bad boy, you know, just to build a credit or, you know, talk among girls. And you know we love to girl talk, so.
Bad boys, I salute you, but me want more you. I sticking with the good boys. Yeah.
Got a rough type of the best. What the hell you want a nice guy for? Opening a door for you all the time, buying everything you want. Oh, I want a little pump up. Well, nah. So no domestic violence, but that woman don't want no nice guy. Nice guy to finish last. Okay, nice guy.
I'm laughing because I always get asked this question. It's not, I don't think it's a willful kind of gesture. I just think that, you know, you're looking for somebody totally opposite from you. It's like opposites attract, I guess. You don't want to be in the same boat with someone that has the same personality as you, as you know, maybe you're the quiet type that sits and reads and does stuff like that in his spare time and stuff like that. And it's not like you don't want to have the same partner and then both of y'all in a relationship together and it's boring. So you look for the rough type, like somebody to protect you, defend you, stuff like that, if you understand what I mean.
Oh, man, I'm gonna get crucified for this, but women aren't smart, they just think they are, you know? Because if they were smart, they definitely wouldn't be fucking with that dude. They just think that they're smart. They're not really smart. The women that are better off in life and choose that type of character to go with, I mean, some might say opposites attract, but the thing about women is women have a goal. And this is why I fall out with so much women. Women want to change people. Women want a project. They want somebody that they can take, mold, and manipulate. If that's the case, bitch, don't get a man, get a puppy. Because only if a nigga changes for you, he's up to something.
They're not custom. Smart women, they have to practice and do everything to perfection, and they have to follow what mom and dad says. Once in a while, they want to break a rule, so they gotta get a bad boy who always know how to break the rules, so they could block them out to do the same thing. So they have to deal with a bad boy instead of a good boy, because then the two wouldn't mesh. So there you have it.
Now these days, a lot of these tough rough niggas, you going out really pussy, because you put them in a situations like, yeah, somebody might disrespect you, or, you know, let's say your family's in danger. Now these niggas won't bust a grape, and it'll be that little fucking skinny ass nigga reading comic books all his life who's gonna want to jump up and try to defend your ass. So it's like, yeah, don't do it to yourself. Get a dog, get a puppy, get some sort of pet if you want something that you can change, control, and manipulate. Because that shit ain't working. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. And if you were smart, you would already evaluate that.
I'm brown skin. You like how I look? Why do women crave chocolate? Right now they wish they were on the moon with me right now. That's right. Call me Snicker. Hungry? Come grab me.
Fuck if I know. I don't know because they want to get fat. I never understood that shit. Cause maybe it's from my Caribbean upbringing, I guess. Cause as a child I was never into chocolate. I was never into sweets because, you know, we had Guineps and we had like tamarinds and we had gooseberries. So I never had to go and get like a Munch or like a O. Henry. I don't know. I think it's TV.
That's a good question. Why do women crave chocolate? Is it the dark, the richness? Is it the sweetness? That's a good question because I hate chocolate. You know what I mean? I can't stand chocolate. So maybe if I were women, I would be able to answer that one. But I honestly don't know myself.
Chocolate is often related to sex. I've heard people say it's an aphrodisiac. I just think that's a myth. I cannot really eat chocolate, but I like white chocolate. But I guess some females relate it to as if like comparing it to a man, a nice, sexy, smooth black man, you know. It's like melted chocolate. You having sex with someone and they use melted chocolate and it's all sexy and, you know, it's edible and I guess
the commercial on TV make them think that they like chocolate. Or maybe they like black man because black man associated with big cock. I don't know. But I don't think about it, but a small one, a white man.
It's an aphrodisiac, darling. Chocolate cleanses your love mode. You always want a little bit after eating chocolate. What's wrong with you? It's good.
TV is what's wrong with this world. They watch these shows and, you know, box of chocolates and stuff like that. So they want that experience. I could remember this one time. I was in the Bronx. I was dealing with this chick. And I had some people come in from Germany. And she wanted some whatever, some sort of fucking exotic chocolate. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? You don't even know these people. I'm not asking these people to bring no fucking chocolate from Germany. We're gonna work. We're gonna do shit. So it's like, fuck you and your chocolate. But yeah, I don't know why the fuck bitches want chocolate. I guess it's a TV thing. Yeah, TV will rot your mind just like fucking candy will rot your teeth. I mean, I'll pour that shit on you, but I don't know. Fuck that. I never do that shit. Maybe you guys should ask a chick that. Ask a chick that, see if you can get an honest response. I don't know. Because I never partook in that shit. Fuck that. Chocolate.
When I think about chocolate, I just think about sweet, nice dark chocolate with lots of nuts.
Well, me on the other hand, I think of chocolate naturally because I'm greedy. You know, for my weight. Anyway. Yeah, and all these nice chocolate sitting man in Catola, where you have to scoop it in the night to get dark chocolate and your red something. Yeah.
You always get that feeling of a new car. The smell of that leather. You know when the sun hit it? Just like that smell. Why do men prefer inexperienced women? The realest. Be real to me.
Wow, these questions are getting fucking weird. I don't know which man I know. I don't know a dude who wants a fucking inexperienced chick. Cause the last girlfriend I had, she was fucking, how old was she? She was in her early 20s. And whoa, pause. We need to pause. When you say inexperienced, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, are you talking about sexually? Or are you talking about, okay, inexperienced women. I don't want no fucking inexperienced bitch. Did anybody else in the show want an inexperienced bitch? What the fuck? Wow.
Because man want to feel, a man got ego problem. Like he don't want to go down the road. He there, like say he in a jam. 2-3 other men there want to kill this. Like I don't kill that. Like you don't good about that food at all. I might want a fresh food. Something where only he penetrate. You check what I think?
I think so they could say that they were there first, you know, so that the partner won't say, well, I killed that one before you. You know, it all goes like that.
And some of the men them like to experience new thing with the inexperienced woman, such as sexually, yeah, ride them like donkey, you know, do a kind of weird thing what them can do to a other woman who experience, who would put them to shame, you know. So
Well, I feel you on that one in certain ways. Yes, with a new thing, you know, you could try out new stuff, but then if she ain't have experience, how you know you're gonna be getting the good? I mean, she might be thinking that she getting good when he ain't all that, but you know, I would say that it all goes both ways.
well, I like to get a man who never had nothing, so let me broke in, and then we will be equal.
But then who said that you'll be getting what you want? I mean, you could train him, you know,
Oh,
you could train him to do what you want the right way,
Trainee,
but still.
train him. You understand? Walk your block.
But if you never been on a block, you can't walk where you never been on.
But the black them got built to get walk on. You know what I'm saying? You got to do this. You have to do this. Walk your own block.
All right.
I kind of feel like maybe men like to be teachers, you know what I mean? Men like to mold as opposed to, you know what I mean, docking up with something that already have a established resume. Maybe it's a thing where they feel insecure about meeting a woman that might have a little bit more experience than them, so they would rather be the person to be in control or be in command of the situation. So maybe that's why.
Because they could turn them out. I mean, a real experienced woman would know, listen, what you're doing is not correct. You need to do what you need to do to sort my business out so that all of we could be happy. And if the inexperienced women don't know no better, then that is the reason why they would have an experience. So what? Next.
Yeah, I had this chick, my last chick, she was in her early 20s, and she was one of those females that claimed that they knew everything, but in the bedroom, the sex was whack. And like James Don says, you can't trust a bitch under 25 because they don't know what they want. But the chick that I had after that, she was like 27, and after having sex with the previous bitch, and then having sex with that bitch, at the end of the day, like, no bitch can really please me, but at least that chick had an aspect or a grasp of what was going on sexually. What you women need to do is go out and take more cocks. While you're young, take as much cocks as you can so you can know how to please a man. Because if you can't please a man, he's gonna go off to the next bitch. I'm telling you, don't get yourself caught up. Don't get it twisted. Take as much men as you can while you can. I think Style used to say something like that. But anyways, I don't know why men want experienced chicks. I know I don't.
I guess because they have a better opportunity to do what they want with them, open them to new experiences and just have fun.
I see you guys commenting, sharing, subscribing. It's your show, people. Come on, share it, okay? Well, until next time, I am your host, iPop. I will see you for another episode of He Say, She Say, where things are basically said.